Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Blue Lagoon, 1980. I'm giving this one 2 out of 5 stars. I just liked it. I remember when this movie came out, and I saw Brooke Shields with her hair glued to her breasts. And, as a 10-year-old kid, that was very exciting. For me, I think out of my male classmates in grade school felt the same way when they saw that, but it was rated R, so none of us could see it. Actually, this was before in people's homes and stuff. About a year before that, and so I didn't get to watch it on HBO like I did with Caddyshack, which came out I think a year later. I'm not sure, but anyways, I thought Brooke Shields was hot stuff when I was 10 years old. She's only 14 years old in this movie, but all the nude scenes are played by a 32-year-old body double. And you can even tell that when she's swimming in the Blue Lagoon, it's not the same face. If you look real close, you can tell. It's a totally different, older woman swimming in the Blue Lagoon naked on camera. So there's full frontal in this one, believe it or not, both male and female. But a lot of nudity, and I just can't get into the whole Robinson Crusoe type situations in these movies. I hated the Oliver Reed movie that was that he was playing around on the island, and anyways, I never saw the Tom Hanks movie where he's talking to his volleyball, but this movie is very boring, if you ask me. There's no intimate sex in this. It's just mostly nude scenes and frolicking around and whatnot, off-camera stuff. And it's about a boat that catches on fire. The Australian actor Leo McKern, who also played number 1 in the Prisoner television show from the 60s, he was in another movie I just watched. He's kind of like the ship's cook. He's got some nudie photos hidden in his drawer, and these 2 7-year-old kids find it and they start looking at it. He gets all mad, starts spanking him, and all of a sudden the ship catches on fire, and they have to go in this boat, and they can't see anything because of all the smoke. So they start drifting off to this Fiji island. I believe it's a private island near Fiji or something, close to Australia. A lot of the crew in this movie are from Australia, and started out with a budget of $4.5 million. Excuse me. Yeah, just have heartburn. Started out with a budget of $4.5 million, and it grossed $58.8 million. It was the highest grossing. It was the 9th highest grossing film in North America for 1980. But it got panned by the critics, and I'm one of them right now, about 40 years later. really dislike this flick. The only saving grace is the nudity. The rest of the movie is quite boring. But no, I mean, they're just like harpooning fish with sticks and learning how to build a hut, which looks very unrealistic. And anyways, getting back to the story. So they get marooned on this island, all three of them, including Leo McKern. And Leo McKern teaches them how to hunt for food, how to build a little hut. And, unfortunately, Brooke Shields finds a wooden container full of wine. So the guy gets totally drunk. He's got tattoos all over his body, and he says he's been married 7 times. And ends up drowning. Thanks to being drunk, he had a Brian Wilson moment, I guess, and he just drowned himself because he was drunk. He decided to float on the wooden. So the 2 kids, they go over to the island where where his dead body is, and he's got crab coming out of his mouth. He's been dead for a while. They get all freaked out. They go back to the island, and they move to another beach area where they build a bigger hut. They start having like teenage squabbles. By this time, the 2 7-year-old kids grew up to be 14-year-old Brooke Shields and an 18-year-old Christopher Atkins. Christopher Atkins did all his own nude scenes because he was 18 years old. And Brooke Shields had a body double, the 32-year-old, much older woman, very unrealistic body double there. And you could tell it's a different person. And it's odd that the 18-year-old Christopher Atkins is dry humping and kissing on the 14-year-old Brooke Shields. Because isn't that considered statutory rape? I don't know. It just seems kind of odd by today's standard. And I guess Brooke Shields didn't mind getting exploited because she went on to become a big model. She was on the cover of Cosmopolitan all the time during the 80s. I remember that. Seeing her at the grocery store shelf in her modeling costumes. Anyways, not a good flick. So at first they get into their teenage squabble. Brooke Shields hits him in the head with a coconut. Brooke Shields refuses to go on the ship, which is kind of silly. I mean, why would you want to live a animal type existence on a deserted island and not go to civilization? It's kind of ridiculous and dumb. I had the same problem with the Oliver Reed movie that was similar to this. And, anyways, there's some cannibals on the north side of the island, on the other side, and Christopher Atkins sees an actual human sacrifice ritual. It's supposed to be realistic, according to the director. I don't know about that. This is the same director who did Big Top Pee Wee, Grandview USA, and Grease. So I'm going to have to update my other videos to include his name in the description box. Anyways, after witnessing the human sacrifice on the north side of the island, Christopher Atkins just goes back. He gets Brooke Shields pregos. She doesn't know what's happening, why her stomach keeps moving, and then the baby just comes out by itself. And again, hard to imagine that something like that could happen. The baby just manages to find his way to Brooke Shields' breast for breastfeeding, because she doesn't know how to do that either. They're celebrating Christmas, and they can't remember the Christmas carols. So you just kind of hum it and make up the words. More corny stuff, lame. And then ship comes, and again, now both of them don't want to be rescued. Now they have baby, so they teach it how to swim and how to gather stuff. And then the baby tips over the oar on the boat where they're gathering food at their old stomping grounds, where the Leo McKern character built the old hut, the smaller one. It's gone now, and they're just gathering food over there, and then the baby tips the oar over the boat. So Christopher Atkins starts swimming there in the Blue Lagoon to grab the oar, and the shark is chasing after him. So they start drifting again towards San Francisco, which is where they were supposed to go on the original boat that caught fire. And that's pretty much the movie. They eat some berries, which all three of them eat some berries, which the baby and Leo McKern told them not to eat because it was poisonous. But it wasn't poisonous, and the ending is completely ridiculous and lame. I have to agree with Roger Ebert on this one. Not a good flick. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. Roger Ebert gave it 1.5 out of 5 stars. He just liked it even more. And Brooke Shields got a Golden Raspberry Award for horrible acting in this one. I haven't seen the movie where she plays the 12-year-old prostitute, but this one's pretty bad. And none of the actors were real good except for Leo McKern, the Australian actor who played number 1 in The Prisoner. So, big disappointment. I'm going to watch some Edward G. Robinson film noir right now, and I didn't see my church friend today, so looks like I'll be watching several movies on New Year's Day because I don't have to work that day. I got nobody to hang with. My best friend is supposed to text me tomorrow to see if to tell me if she has free time to meet me and my son on my birthday tomorrow. But I'll probably end up calling her in the morning just to tell her that she better hurry up and beat the rush hour traffic coming across the bridge if she wants to meet us. And we'll see how that goes. I get off work early at 9:30 a.m. Call her like around 10, and hopefully she picks up the phone or she'll text me or something. But anyways, I'll let you know how that goes. If we don't see her, then I'll be doing a lot more reviews tomorrow. I've got 3 to watch on Netflix, and I got a bunch of Harry Novak movies to watch, including but not limited to Rattlers. So that's my plan, and I'm going to watch some noir now. Probably won't finish it though, seeing as how it's like 5:45, and I have to bring my son home in about an hour. So the Blue Lagoon is way too long. It's almost 2 hours. And there are some bonus features. There's a trailer, behind the scenes, kind of featurette. I couldn't hear what people were saying half the time. I couldn't hear what people were saying half the time on the behind the scenes featurette thing. So that's the end of my review, and glad I got through that one. Laters.